Feeling a little overwhelmed by crypto taxes? Like you're drowning in a sea of transactions, trying to figure out which ones are taxable, which ones are not, and how in the world you're supposed to get all of this information into a nice, neat report for the IRS or your local tax authority? You're not alone. The world of crypto is amazing, but when it comes to taxes, it can feel like navigating a minefield. The truth is, the tax man is watching, and it's no longer an option to ignore your crypto gains and losses. But don't worry, getting your tax reports from Gemini doesn't have to be a nightmare. In fact, it's actually pretty straightforward once you know where to look. Today, we're going to demystify the process. We'll walk through the exact steps to download your transaction history from Gemini. We'll break down the different types of reports you might need and talk about why a simple CSV file is often your best friend. This video is all about empowering you with the knowledge to tackle your crypto taxes with confidence so you can spend less time stressing and more time focusing on what really matters, like your next big trade. So, let's get into it. First things first, let's understand what we're looking for. Gemini, like other exchanges, provides you with the raw data of your trading activity. This is your transaction history. It's the most crucial piece of the puzzle. It contains every single buy, sell, trade, and even any crypto you earn through staking or other programs. This is the source of truth for your crypto tax calculations. You need this data to accurately determine your capital gains and losses, as well as any ordinary income you might have earned. Now, a quick but important note. While Gemini does provide some tax forms for U.S. users, like a 1099 MISC if you earned over a certain amount of miscellaneous income, this form alone is often not enough. Why? Because it doesn't account for your capital gains or losses from trading. So if you bought Bitcoin and then sold it for a profit, the 1099 MISC won't reflect that. You are still responsible for reporting all of your taxable events, and the most reliable way to do that is with your complete transaction history. So, with that in mind, let's dive into the how-to. We'll start with the web interface, as it's the most common way to do this. Step 1. Log into your Gemini account. This might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised. Make sure you're on the official Gemini website and not a phishing site. Always double-check that URL. Once you're logged in, you'll be on your dashboard. Step 2. Navigate to your account settings. You'll usually find this by clicking on your profile icon or a drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Look for Settings or Account. Step 3. Find the Statements and History section. This is where Gemini keeps all of your financial records. It's a treasure trove of information, from monthly statements to your complete transaction history. Step 4. Go to the Transaction History tab. This is the golden ticket. You'll see an option to download your exchange transaction history. This is the primary file you're after. Step 5. Select the date range. This is super important. You need to download the data for the entire tax year you are filing for. For example, if you're filing for the 2024 tax year, you need to set the date range from January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024. Make sure you select the correct year. It's a common mistake to download a report for the wrong period. Step 6. Choose your file format. Gemini will give you the option to download the data as a .csv or .xlsx file. I highly recommend using the CSV format. It's a plaintext file that is compatible with virtually every crypto tax software and spreadsheet program. It's the most universal and reliable format. Step 7. Click Download. It's as simple as that. Gemini will generate the file, and it will be downloaded to your computer. Now, what about the Gemini mobile app? The process is very similar. Step 1. Open the Gemini app and log in. Step 2. Tap on the account or profile icon, usually in the bottom right corner. Step 3. Tap on Statements and History. Step 4. Navigate to Transaction History and select the year you need. You'll see an option to download your exchange transaction history. Step 5. The app will likely email you the file or provide a link to download it. Alright, so you've got your CSV file. What do you do with it? This is where the magic happens. A raw CSV file is great, but it's just a list of transactions. To turn it into a usable tax report, you have two main options. Option 1, the DIY approach. You can open the CSV file in a spreadsheet program like Excel or Google Sheets and manually calculate your gains and losses. This involves keeping track of your cost basis, the fair market value of the crypto at the time of each transaction, and the holding period for each asset. This is incredibly time-consuming, prone to human error, and frankly, a huge headache. I would only recommend this for someone with a very small number of transactions and a solid understanding of crypto tax laws. Option 2, the smart approach. Use a dedicated crypto tax software. This is, without a doubt, the easiest and most accurate way to handle your crypto taxes. There are a number of excellent platforms out there, like CoinLedger, Coinly, and ZenLedger, just to name a few. How does it work? You simply take the CSV file you just downloaded from Gemini and upload it to the tax software of your choice. The software will then automatically analyze all of your transactions, calculate your capital gains and losses using the correct accounting method, like FIFO, LIFO, or HIFO, and identify any ordinary income you might have earned. It will then generate all the necessary tax forms, like Form 8949 and Schedule D, that you need to file with your tax return. This process is a lifesaver. It saves you countless hours of manual work and ensures that your calculations are accurate and compliant with tax laws. A quick side note, if you're a US user and you received a 1099 MISC from Gemini, you can also download that from the Statements and History section under Taxes. This form is important and should be included with your tax filings, but again, remember it's not the full picture for most crypto investors. The 1099 MISC typically covers things like staking rewards or referral bonuses. Okay, so let's recap the main steps to download your transaction history from Gemini. Log into your Gemini account on the web. Go to Settings. Click on Statements and History. Under Transaction History, click to download your exchange transaction history. Set the date range for the full tax year. Choose the CSV format. Click Download. That's it. That's the most critical step in the entire crypto tax reporting process for your Gemini account. Now, you might be asking, what if I also use Gemini Earn or Gemini Staking? Good question. The good news is that these transactions are also included in your main transaction history download. When you upload that single CSV file to a crypto tax software, it will automatically identify and categorize those transactions as ordinary income, which is how they are taxed. For those of you who want to be extra thorough, you can also download a separate staking transaction history from the Statements and History section. This will give you a detailed breakdown of all your staking rewards, which is a great way to double-check the calculations. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.